our first guest tonight, is working on Rosh Hashanah. That's how much she cares about us. She's getting great reviews for her new movie with Oscar Isaac called The Card Counter. It opens in theaters Friday. Please give a big Shana Tova to Tiffany Haddish, everybody. You look great. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Did I say it right, Shana?
Shana Tova.
Tova?
Shana Tava. Shana Tava, honey. You know what I'm talking about.
I was at your
Happy
bat
New
mitzvah.
Year.
How long ago was your bat mitzvah?
Then why we gotta talk about that? Like, it was a while ago. It feel like it was so long ago.
Are you supposed to be
2 years
working
ago.
on Rosh Hashanah?
I'm not quite sure. I went to service this morning. I ran it by my rabbi, and he said, make sure you remind everybody that it's Rosh Hashanah.
Okay, all right. As long as you do that, you get some PR in for the holiday.
Yeah.
Well, Happy New Year to you.
Thank
Do you
you.
make, like, are there New Year's resolutions for a religious New Year?
Well, yeah, there's some resolutions. You know, you want to atone for your actions. You want to think about what you did last year and how to do better this
Let's
year.
go some of the things
And,
some of the things
none of
you
your
did.
business. None of your business. Well, we could go over it. Like, you know, I'm going to try my best not to be so greedy late at night.
What do you mean? Greedy as far as what goes?
Greedy as far as food, my man. I'm going to try to just sleep.
You're gonna try to sleep. That's good. That's a good
Maybe
resolution.
do push-ups.
You just arrived from the prestigious Venice Film Festival.
Yes, darling, I was in Venice.
Which is in Venice, Italy, not in the Venice we have here in California.
No, not in this Venice. Nope, no, not in this Venice.
The real Venice.
Italy, yes. We have gondolas.
Did you get to go on a gondola? Did you get to do anything there?
I didn't get to get on no gondola, but I was on jet boats, so I did feel like I was in like a Miami Vice type situation, or you know, like a Mission Impossible, a little bit.
Now they said during COVID, Venice really like the fish came back into the canals. Things were. It cleared, the water cleared up, it was beautiful. Was it like that while you were there?
I didn't notice any clear water.
You didn't notice clear water?
Not while I was there. And I noticed the smell.
The smell was not...
It was the smell there, because it was hot. And you know, water and hot, and then fish.
Motor oil, fish, hot, smell, yes.
Europe.
But... You also have the smell of the delicious foods of it. Did you eat at any great restaurants?
Well, you know I love to eat. But late at night when we were finished doing it, I was ordered food to the hotel room, and I really wanted a pizza because I heard Italian pizza's the best pizza, right? So I said to them, I want a pepperoni pizza, and they bring me a pizza, but it's a bell peppers. It's bell peppers, and that's it. A pizza, bell pepper pizza. And I was like, I called, I said, excuse me, I asked for a pepperoni pizza. They said, yes, sir, it's a pepperoni pizza. I said, no, this is not a pepperoni. This is a bell pepper. And they're like, oh, yes, a bell pepper pizza. It's a pepperoni. And I was like, no, I want a pepperoni. I need a pepperoni pizza. And he's like, pepperoni? What is it, pepperoni? I'm like, you know, with the meat, with the little white part, with the little black spots. I need meat. He was like, oh, the sausages, salami. You want a salami? I was like, yes, salami. Give me the salami. I need the salami. So they bring that, and I was like pigging out so much so that I was really tired too. So I had fell asleep while I was eating. When I woke up, it was a salami on the side of my face. I was hungry.
You wake up in a hotel with a salami on your face. You've had a good night.
It wasn't a human salami, so we good.
Okay.
It's late night, right?
This movie, you're fantastic in the movie, and it's a great movie. It is really like, I think it's got like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that. And I'm curious because I wonder about you, if this was your plan, was to be part of a movie, the great director like Paul Schrader, was that like something that you set out to do, or did this come to you?
Well, you know, the universe and God and I, we talk a lot. And we've been plotting and scheming for years. I've always wanted to work with Paul Schrader ever since I saw the movie Cat People. Do you remember this movie, Cat People?
I do remember that movie,
That
yeah.
was my jam.
That was
my
the one?
movie. That was my movie for me. Now, Paul, I don't think Paul likes when I bring it up, but I don't care.
He's made a lot of great movies.
He's made a lot of great movies,
Yeah.
but that movie for me was a Cat People, huh? And I always wanted to work with him, and when the opportunity came about, I snatched it, like, right away. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when we first had our rehearsals, I was like, ooh, I really thought this character was different than what he wanted, right? So I was off. I was bad. I was horrible.
Really?
I was horrible in the horrible in rehearsals. But that's where you're supposed to be horrible at, in the rehearsal. Once we got in front of the camera, though, I knocked it out the park.
Yeah, you did. You guys, you got a, how long was the standing ovation you got at the film festival?
So we got, so Oscar Isaac and Ty Sheridan, they're both in the movie, and they have been to the Venice Film Festival multiple times. This is my first time, right? So for me, this was like awesome. Now, they were saying that you can tell how good the movie is by how long everybody claps. And so I'm standing there and Ty's like, yeah, they're clapping. They're doing a standing ovation now, so this is good. This is good. And they were clapping and clapping, and the credits are still going, and they're still clapping. I'm like, so they're still clapping, man. This is pretty good. I'm like, should I bow? He's like, no, don't do that, don't do that. I'm like, should I do that? Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And I'm like, well, wait, I mean, they're clapping. I mean, I'm a comedian. I gotta do something. He's like, don't do nothing, be pretty. I'm like, I want to do something so bad. And they're clapping and clapping. And I'm like, wow, they're clapping a long time. He's like, yeah, my friend, you know, he was saying that they clapped for 13 minutes for their movie, so we should do pretty good. And they clapped for 13 minutes. That was good. I was like, how long were their credits, man? He was like, I don't know. I was like, because I don't know if they're gonna still be clapping once these credits go off. And then the credits went off, and the people were still clapping and cheering and everything. And I was like, wow, they really liked the movie. And then the doors opened, and they cleared out like roaches. And I was like, your guy paid somebody to keep the doors closed. That's why they was clapping for so long. They're like, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door, open the door.
At what point did it become uncomfortable? Like 8 minutes of ovation, that's too much, right?
I feel like 5 minutes after that, you making fun of me.
It becomes tour.
I felt like they was making fun of me. Like, look at you up there, not doing nothing, clapping too.
Well, when we come back, we're gonna see a clip of Tiffany Haddish in her new movie, The Card Counter. We'll be right back.
You know, I think that you have the wrong idea about me. Yes, I want to win the money. I want to go to the World Series, but then that's it. This kid, Kirk, he needs help. He's got financial debts. And I understand them. If I can help him, maybe he has a chance to start over again. Resume his education and start a life.
And you would do all that?
Well, yeah. Yeah.
You have to be the strangest poker player I ever met.
Oh, you have no idea.
That is Tiffany Haddish and Oscar Isaac in The Card Counter. And that, yeah, and yes, he's a very strange man in the movie.
Yeah, he's very strange. You know, we like strange men. I mean, when I say we, it's me and my multiple personalities.
You don't mean you and I?
Yeah,
well,
I don't know. Maybe
we do, kind of like strange men.
You like strange men?
Yeah,
too?
I'm surrounded by them here.
Yeah, and I like it. Can I say something real quick?
You can
before
say whatever you like.
Ask me anything else.
Yeah.
You got new furniture?
Here on the set? Yeah, we did get some new furniture.
Because this is very, I was leaning this way and I almost fell over.
It's not good?
Did you get it from Big Lots?
I think we got it from medium-sized lots. Yeah.
I'm just checking.
All right, well, good. Well, you know what?
Where'd you get this?
There's a box, and if you could put your comments on it, we really appreciate it. We're just trying to improve the show. You had your first, as I understand, love scene in this film. That was your first one.
Yeah, that's my first.
With Oscar Isaac. And it's like a real love scene. It's not, you know, it's...
Yeah, it's a real love scene. But here goes my thing. Like, you know, Paul was like telling me like, okay, so we're gonna do this left turn, it's gonna be this way, that way. And I was like, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Paul, y'all not paying me enough money to take my bra off. And when I have sex for the first time with any guy, I usually keep my bra on. So we gonna keep our bra on.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. Ask Carmen.
I will ask him. But he's only got experience with himself. But, you know, how many times, like, when does the bra come off? How?
The bra, why do you need to, you a married man. You a married man. And I like your wife.
She would ask you this.
Hell, Jimmy, but it's the third time,
Third time, okay. That's the charm, the third time. So, bra on, still a sex scene, kissing, making out, the whole thing. How does that go?
It goes pretty good. So there was no climax, guys, but it was, it's like regular sex.
I'm gonna ask Carmen about that, too.
Ask him.
Okay.
Please ask him. Ask him, make a challenge. No, he gonna be like, man, Tiffany played too much. He gonna be like,
He's used to it by now,
yeah, he loves the jokes.
So you and Oscar are...
Yeah, so we're like in our, you know, unmentionables. And right before this thing, he goes, I'm gonna apologize to you if I make you feel uncomfortable in any kind of way. You know, this is it's very awkward, but it's pretty easy. We'll just get it done, you know, and I'll protect you and I'll look out for you. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I wanna apologize to you if I make you feel uncomfortable because I'm a method actress and I'm gonna be humping you back. Just know you gonna get humped.
In other words, don't worry about me.
Because I'm a hump. I don't care if they all looking. Y'all watch how I hump, okay?
And it went smoothly?
It was over quick.
It was over quick?
I was like, that's it? That's all? Okay.
I heard this today, and I didn't know this about you, that at one time you worked as a phone sex operator.
Oh, yeah, I was a phone sex operator for like a whole month.
When was this?
Oh, yeah, this was like this was in the 1900s. It was 1998, and
Okay.
yeah, I had graduated from high school. I needed some money. And so me and my friend, we were looking in the Backstage West magazine and newspaper, you know. And
it's like the acting magazine,
yeah,
right?
it's the acting magazine. They had, they were looking for voice actors. We was like, we got voices, we could do this. So we go to this address right on Sunset, right? And it's like a big office, and it's all these people sitting in cubicles. And we find out that it's a phone sex operator line. And in order to get the job, we just had to be able to read. So we had to read like a little script. It's like, hi, my name is Patricia. Oh, what's your name? What do you do? Like, so we just read that, and then they were like, okay, sit in booth 5. And we were hired. And
the calls would just come in.
And the calls would just come in, and it was some interesting calls. When I called myself Patricia. And I would say, when they would call in, and I'd be like, hi, caller, what's your name? And they'd be like, my name is Ted. What's your name? And I'm like, my name's Patricia. I'm 5'6". I'm Hawaiian and black. I have hair all the way down to my ass, and I wear 36 double D. And I'm a cheerleader at USC. And sometimes when I cheer, my boobs hit me in the chin. What do you do, caller?
And they would tell you what they do?
And they tell me what they do.
And then you get into weird stuff?
And then we get into a conversation, and sometimes it'd be some weird, wild things that it really freak my mind. I think this is why I'm the type of comedian that I am now.
Because of that month?
Yes, because it's some damaging things that was said. You never can get them out your mind's eye, because my imagination is so vivid.
Yeah.
And men are nasty. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. But what I learned in doing that is that a lot of men, and there's women too that call in, they need somebody. Yeah, women call in too.
I'm shocked by that.
And they be needing somebody to talk to. They just really be lonely. They're like, be trying to get all sexy and stuff, and he'd be like, so what do you do all day to day? And they're like, well, first I had to go to work, and when I was at work, my boss said this, and then next thing you know, he ain't even touching himself no more. At least I don't think he is. He started talking about his mom, and then what his sister did.
For real?
This person did. You're like, dang, am I a therapist? I might need to go to school for therapists.
And then would you try to bring it back to sex?
No, you don't take it back to the thing. You want to keep him on the phone as long as possible.
Right.
Because that's racking up the money, right?
Right.
So you want him to talk about his problems. You want him to talk about everything, and then by like 15 minutes later, you're like, oh, shoot, I forgot I was supposed to touch my penis.
Well, so yeah, there you go. You've been preparing for this for a really long time.
Yes, I have.
Well, the movie is great. It's called The Card Counter. It opens in theaters on Friday. Go see it. Tiffany Haddish, everybody. Thank you, Tiffany. We'll be back with David Chase. Congratulations on making it to the end of a YouTube video. Why not celebrate by clicking the subscribe button? You earned it.